So apparently, Ken123, the guy, the true false loaded this guy, uh, he has a girlfriend. This is what she looks like. Now, she's not attractive, but she must be attractive to him. So let's read her bio and let's see if we can see why she chose Ken. Cause she probably seen Ken and seen him his videos, right? I hope she probably didn't. I don't know. So Taken, Ken blah blah blah. Native American, Latino gang, spiritual, thicky, wrestler supporter, food is life, positive vibes only, 320 friendly. So is she a woke person? Did Ken get involved with a woke person? So she smokes weed. I don't know what it is. She says she's thicky, meaning that she's not thick, she's big. And she don't know where to choose from, Native American, and she's a wrestler supporter, right? When did she come in Ken's life? Did she come in his life because he was trying to be he's trying to be a wrestler now? So and she wants to get with a guy who she think is going to come up, and if he don't become on the come up, she gonna dump him. How is this going to end? Only time will tell. But this is not about Ken Choice and his girl, because the guy, I'm not gonna congratulate him, because the fact is he could have did a lot way better, especially overseas. He could have did 10 times way better than this woman, this chick. But this is what the system tells you to do to get with women like this. If she makes him happy, and this is genuine, if she makes him happy, then I can't judge it. If she gives him all the things he was missing for all the long time that he was missing it, I can't say anything. But what I can say is you got people hyping this up, and Solo likes to put people's business out here and talk about Ken like he's a spearman, like, oh, Ken, he got a girlfriend, everybody can do it. And it's like that's like that's a that's like rare. That's rare. But they like to pick from that. Oh, he went to the gym and this. No, it still took him so long to get there. He was doing that when he was making videos. But he's right here, and they got a fan page. So this is her whole face right here, fillers and everything. So let's get off of that, and let's get on to the community of what other people are saying about this reunion.
Hey guys, I hope you're coping well. Now, today I wanted to talk about Kent. Kinetic Kent Trey. He goes by many different names, but in general, we talk about all this negativity in the black pill. Sorry, but none of the main YouTubers have made any videos about Kent's success. That's probably one of the saddest things to think about. Kent is honestly one of the OGs, in the whole, TFL black pill, type situation. And when a couple months ago he made a video about how he finally found a girlfriend and how, he's truly planning to ascend, and, just talking about his joy about the subject. None of the high subscriber count, the high level black belt content creators made a video about his potential ascension. You know,
Why it has to be an ascension? I don't get it. And this is why I kind of I drifted away from the black pill stuff or some of the other guys. Cause why does it have to be an ascension? Just because he has a girlfriend doesn't mean we're below him and he's above us. I mean, it's ludicrous to say stuff like that. Ascension, like, huh? Ascension? What do you mean? He just grabbed the chick who wasn't as attractive, and he pretty much settled. He settled. He been wanting a girlfriend for a long time. So all of the stuff that he'd been talking about and, saying, nobody likes me and stuff like that, it was just one way of him just, him being able to get it. And he would take anybody who took him on the offer. That's about it.
oh, I feel that's sad. That's sad for who Kent is. We praise all these other cats, all the other legends in the Black Pill community, but for when they're actually seeing their moment in glory, we say nothing. I mean, of course, we don't want to jinx it and all that, and we know that regardless if this is one situation, the chances that this is going to happen with a level of consistency, if he ends up breaking it off with the girl because of a multitude of reasons.
I wanted to tell you about that too. There's another True Force Loneliness guy that had a girlfriend, and it ended badly. I remember it was another guy that they're never going to talk about. He had a girlfriend, and it was a chick that he settled for, and it didn't work out. So let's go down. Let's go to another one.
Hey, so for today's video, I'm going to be updating an incel review, and it'll be on Kent, this young man back here. Rumor is, well, not rumor, it's pretty much confirmed now that Kent has ascended. He has a girlfriend, and she's right back here. So the story with this one is...
And you see, this is why I say he settled. He could have did a lot better than this, but he took anything he can get. There's a lot of guys that wouldn't dare do that because they know how it's gonna end. As I said before, there was another guy who took what he can get, and it didn't end well. I don't know what happened to the guy, but it didn't end well. So let's look at this video again.
It's actually been known for a couple weeks that Kent said he had a girlfriend, but I was reticent to believe Kent at first because he has lied about, well, maybe not lied, but exaggerated girls liking him. The most notable story was when there was a girl in the mall he was like obsessed over and tried talking to her all the time. And then Kent posted pictures of her, and then that led to all his followers like doxing her, and then she came on Twitter and was like calling Kent a little creep and stuff, and it was just really awful. So this is a pro tip. If you're an incel and you want to make videos, like that's the kind of shit that's going to happen to you. So don't make videos. Like the only reason I make videos is because it's already over for...
So he found the bottom of the barrel, and everybody's happy for him. Wow. Yeah. Like I said, time will tell if he's gonna be happy or not. Time always gives you clarity and always give you a confirmation of something. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, nah, but don't use him as an example. Like Solo threw Kid under the bus, say, yo, well, he worked out, he went to the gym and stuff, but this is the best that he can do. You he went to the gym, he put all them hours in, he did all this, he worked hard, and he ended up with that. That's not a good selling point compared to go overseas and get something better looking than that. And just, you probably have to move. You make money here, but you move over there. Oh, okay.
Me, so what do I have to lose? Nothing. But, well, I guess oddly enough is that this girl got doxxed also recently because Kent made a video about, so I guess like losing his virginity and an update and stuff. And he inadvertently, or I guess inadvertently, like doxed her and her family. So then people have found out all about her, and it has proven that, that actually is real. I mean, that they're probably in a relationship.
So he said, "You sound jealous. Give us hope. You're mad. I'm glad that he's happy." See, this is why I say, even in the so-called incel black pill community, there's a lot of guys who are fake. They're just crying just to cry. But let's see. Just because he's seen it don't mean the rest of us will. Dude was internet famous. That could have played a role. Yeah, if it don't have the look, status is next. If you get money and status, we can. But other than that, you're right. But almost we are a status. They will cheat behind your back with Chad. That's true. Status the only option. I was the ugliest in high school, and I played football, so the women treated me decent. But back then in 2014, I haven't had a single woman say hi.
Or at least that they know each other pretty well. And it's probably a good bet that, they've had the sex and...
Yeah. The sex. How long? Remember, this chick probably has a whole history of before Kent. So how long? 7 seconds? 1 minute? 2 minutes? 3 minutes? 5 minutes? Because he disappeared. So she pretty much took him from the so-called community, but he been stopped being a community ever since he fell in love with wrestling. He said it himself, I think, in one of the lives that Solo had. That he just immersed himself into wrestling. That's one of the things that everybody tell you to do is immerse yourself in stuff.
I mean, yeah. So I guess it kind of worked out for Kent in the end. That maybe I don't know if it was like Kent's popularity online or that he just finally asked out enough Latina girls that one of them gave him the time of the day. But anyway, about it, I'm nothing but happy for the dude. Now, as you can see about this woman, she's pretty big. She's a big girl. She has to be at least double Kent's size. So, Cowgirl, it doesn't look like it's in the cards for Kent. But hey, I'm not gonna shit on the dude. Kent's one of the sadder incel stories. The dude's 5'2". He's legit just got like the tiniest frame.
You have no choice but to do that if you got a million options. Like, there's one thing that I don't like is the fact there's people that don't sprout their options. Exercise their options, my bad. He got with somebody, he took what he can get. We'll see how it ends. I know a lot of people who take what they get and they're miserable. They're on drugs. I don't want to dox one dude, but I know him. I know a guy just like Kent. He went up with a chick who's kind of like average or below average. And I can find the screenshot that he told me that he regret getting a girlfriend because she drains him. And he said all this other stuff, and he looks real drained now. He looks worse than what he was before. He had a little bit of energy. Then he got with this girl, and he's like dragging around, and both of them look kind of awkward together and stuff. You could figured out, oh, he found the girl for him. But no, it wasn't. He just stuck with her because he can't get nobody else. So that's probably what Kent have. And hopefully we won't hear a story about him doing anything to himself, man. Like, I don't want that on anybody because of this chick. But
I think he's autistic. He has like all the signs of it. The dude suffered a lot of mental abuse. He's really hurting. And for him to find anyone like that's a really great story for incels. I mean, she's not perfect, obviously. I mean, I wouldn't want to fuck her, but you know.
even incels got standards. Like, they're like, no, I don't want her. And mind you, the white so-called incels can get actual black women that look good. They just don't want them because they're not attracted to black women like that. But that was funny when you said that.
You take what you can get in Kent's situation. For him to find anyone, like, come on, man, we gotta give him a high five.
I am no longer a virgin. I finally had sex. Finally lost my virginity. And that was on May 8th, 2020 at 8:50 p.m. So that was exactly 4
Wow. See, that's the mindset that a lot of guys who have a lot of time to themselves, they're more exact, they're more organized, and they can actually exact the time when they do stuff. So I congratulate him for actually having the number count.
months ago from today, I lost my virginity to my girlfriend that I'm with now, and it was really good. The sex was really good. So I'm just proud to say
You lost your virginity, and you said the sex was really good, but you don't know what good sex is, dude. I mean, when was this? 6 months ago, so he don't know what good sex is. You can't say that. That's the thing. You can't. You can only sit, and this is what I told y'all about when they take advantage. This is what MOT told you about when he says inexperienced men with overexperienced women. And I elaborated on that with, it's like when you give sex to guys who never had it, they think it's good. But then by the time they get used to it, then they know it's not good. And the woman that gave them the sex isn't really giving them the good top sex. They giving them the sex.
Longer version, and everything that I wanted out of a woman, it came true. So pretty much all my sexual frustration, all that stuff, like it's completely out of my system.
Hey, what's up? I'm gonna talk about my dude real quick. I don't know him personally, but I started making videos because he inspired me to make videos. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about Kentrey real quick. Yeah, he found a girlfriend and all that, but he settled for less. I don't think his girlfriend was bad looking, but still, he settled for less. And people was trying to tell him, oh, settle for less. But he settled for not a bad looking girl. I saw a picture of her. She ain't bad looking, but she ain't really all that good looking either. I said she about a 6, maybe around there. I think he was trying to settle for 10s. Is the reason why he really found a girlfriend. The So is the reason why he really couldn't find a girlfriend? Because he was trying to settle for like 9s and 10s, like 8s.
Nobody actually tried to settle for 9s and 10s. That's a lie. They settle for someone who actually has the features that they want in a woman. It don't always have to be 100%. It can be long hair, it can be curly hair, it can be beautiful beautiful hands or whatever, feminine hands, feminine feet, a nice okay normal body, okay weight, whatever. Whatever kind of features that you like in a woman, that's who you want. It's not always a 9 and a 10. Because even 9s and 10s got things that's not perfect with them.
But yeah, like, I'm happy for him. I'm happy he found someone.
Hey, YouTube. What's going on?
This one's the perfect gift for the friend who's been getting a little too comfortable during quarantine. Maybe your son.
Okay. You blushing?
So let's analyze the whole Ken's girlfriend thing. If she has a male friend, 9 times out of 10, something like this gonna happen to him, where the best friend, the so-called best friend, is smashing the girl that he with. See, I showed y'all into my personal life where one of my friends, he turned his back on me because he found a girl. You know, he found women that liked him, right? They were not attractive. They were ugly. They were kind of like Ken's girlfriend. And they still treated him like absolute garbage. And the funny thing about it was, when the chick that I showed y'all that was gonna come to Philly for me, he got angry about that, and he kept talking about me behind my back to his family, saying I couldn't get this, I couldn't get that. But then he stole half of my Facebook friends because I could get the friends on there. Every people that he didn't know, he got. And it was kind of like, what? Why is half of my friends your friends? Why are you still in the females that's on my friend list? And females that are talking to me. Even the chicks that I was talking to on Facebook was saying like, who's this guy? So that's my friend right there, man. I knew him from childhood. Okay, I'm gonna accept him then. So let's break the cycle of trying to use one person for the whole entire group. You have to at least grab at least a dozen scenarios to prove that the group is something else, or it can be done and all this. If you can't, then why don't you just be quiet?